Today I'm going to introduce you to object-oriented programming, which is basically editing object properties. It's more complicated than that, but we're just covering the basics for now. So we're going to be editing the properties of this wall here using scripting. And before I do that, I need to explain what parent and child is. So a parent is something that contains other objects, like how when you group like a bunch of parts together, it creates a model. Now the model is the parent, and any object underneath it is the child. Now for the part where we actually cover OOP. So first, open up a script. Type in game. So after you type in game, type in a period, uh, and, and then type in the parent, which in this case is workspace, since wall is in workspace. Type in another period and put the name of the child, which is wall. And gotta make sure the name of the child doesn't share its name with another object or is the name of an object that does not have properties, because that will cause problems. So after you type the period and enter the name of the property, I mean the parent, you can type in the name of the property you want to change. Now there's a bunch of properties. You can view the properties by selecting the part and choosing one from here. Now let's change the reflectance. Now the reflectance is a numerical value, so I set it to 0.5. And after we run the game, we should see the change. There you go. Now I'll show you material. Now material is not a numerical value. It uses words. So in quotation marks, you could set it to the material you want to change the object to. So I'll use concrete for mine. And it's changed to concrete. And lastly, I'll show you color. So instead of quotation marks, you'll type in color 3. And type in another period and type it from RGB. RGB should be all caps. In parentheses, type in the RGB values of the color you want. Make sure it doesn't exceed 255, otherwise it'll just look black. So when you run the game, the wall will change to the color you set it to. You can also use variables, which was explained in the previous video. So we're going to create a variable for our wall now. So not only does creating this variable save time, but it also cleans code and makes the code run slightly faster. So instead of typing game.Workspace.Wall over and over again, we can just type in wall. And we can do the same things we did before, like changing its reflectance or color. To show it works, I'll change reflectance, this time using a numerical value math equation. There you go. You can also use variable for the property you want to change. So we'll create an example variable. So now we could type in wall.reflectance equals shiny, and it'll change the reflectance. Yep. So essentially, the basics of OOP so far is just editing object properties. I recommend you play with object-oriented programming until you memorize what you've learned.